9 times out of 10, I will come home and my family will be on social media, just scrolling through something, not really paying attention to what's going on. And you try to speak to them, you try to interact with them, and they just don't really care because they're so focused on social media and Netflix and these shows and all this stuff. And it's 100% addictive as fuck. 100% addictive. So you can't necessarily blame them as soon as I run that app, to be honest, because it gets you in, and all these social media apps, they get you in. They get your mind into it, and you're invested in all this stuff because it shows shit that you emotionally care about. But it begs the question to me, and it begs the question that I ask myself is how much time do you think over life do they waste, or let's say even you, do you waste on social media instead of spending time with your family, instead of interacting with your family, instead of building a connection and truly understanding them and doing things and going to places? Because I guarantee it will be a lot of time, and especially when people are gone out of your life, that's when you truly start to realize the effects of this, because you're never going to see them again, which is sad as fuck. Just sad as fuck. But these devices, these platforms, have taken away that much from my life. Has taken away time from my loved ones, times from people who we care about. And granted, it is their decision to go on these apps. It is their decision to go on these things. But it's so addictive. It is so addictive to the point I can't even really consciously stop myself. As soon as I go on, let's say Instagram or Facebook, it'd be a good 2 minutes, 3 minutes before I realize. And I don't really use Twitter, to be fair. Let's say out at TikTok, sometimes I go on there. I don't really realize that 2 3 minutes are gone, and I've just wasted that on nothing. On nothing really, nothing productive, nothing important. Even with YouTube, you waste time on these things with nothing important, nothing productive, and you don't even realize. Your brain didn't even realize until you're deep in the cycle. And this is what I found, and people can do that for hours, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, fucking hours. And I used to be in that cycle. I used to scroll on Instagram for years and years and years. It felt like years at least. But I used to scroll on Instagram a lot. And it's just sad, man. It's sad to think that these apps, these platforms, these shows are so addictive to the point you are wasting time with your loved ones. You're wasting time with your family. You're wasting time with people you could truly connect to, that you care about. That once they're all gone, you're gonna wish 100% that you had more time with them. But you're all stuck in these cycles. You're all stuck on the internet. You're all looking at this thing because you care about that thing right now more. Because it emotionally feels good to care about that. And it gets you in. Or because there's a fear factor in it and you need to know what's going on. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy when you truly, truly think about it. That literally you will waste hours and hours and probably days, weeks over time that you could have spent with your family. That you could have spent with people that you truly connected. And luckily in my life, I still got my family there. And that's such a beautiful thing. But would I say that I'm the best to them? Would I say there's times where I'd rather focus on shit, or might be doing something that isn't necessarily even productive? I say, for example, watching certain YouTube videos that are entertaining or whatever when I could be spending time with them? Yes, 100%. 100% there is. And is there times where they kind of do the same? Yeah. And you just got to think how negative that is, truly. That you could have so many days wasted, and I mean that, days wasted, that you could have spent with your family. But instead, you spend that on these Instagram apps, these social media apps that literally just want your time to spend money. Then they get so much more profit off of that. They're literally profiting off of you and taking away from you. And you don't even realize it. You don't even truly realize it. And it's so sad to see in my head, at least. So sad. So sad. And then you could argue porn and all that stuff as well comes into play. Just so sad, man. It's so sad. It's ruining people's lives, man. It's ruining your connection with your family. It's ruining literally everything. And I just find it so sad. I find it so sad because you translate, you go a few more years. Let's say you go, because you never know with life. Like, for example, someone in my family had a co-worker die, and she was only 40. This was the other day. She's only 40, so you don't even know when things can go. You don't even know when this life can change. I've had it in my life where there's been people I've worked with. One week you're speaking to them, the next week they're dead. So you don't even know, man. You don't even know how long you got. So you're pissing it down the drain for these apps, for these companies that don't care about you at all. And I just want your money. That I've literally thought of every single way to hook your attention, hook you, hook your mind so you can't get off these apps. And there's so much time wasted on these fucking things. And it's just sad, man. It's sad. The message is not going to be negative. I've got hair in my mouth, not to be negative on this channel about everything. But the message in this video is going to be, start to spend more time with people. Start to get out in nature like this. I've got my cat there. It's the fucking best. Start to do things with people. Start to have experiences. Start to spend time with your family. Go for food. Go to a place. Go for a walk. Do stuff with people, man, because it's too short-lived. It's too short-lived. When you've got work and then the rest of the time you're just fucking scrolling on apps and you're addicted to that. What's your drain? Because it's easy dopamine. That's why as well. It's the easy dopamine. It can crush you, man. And it can ruin your life. It can ruin your life. And it can ruin your family's life. And you're going to look back in the future and just think, fucking hell, I wasted so much time. I wish right now I could have just spoke to them and had a conversation. But instead, I was wasting time on these apps. Just keep it in mind, man. Be proactive from this. Don't be in a negative mindset. Think, oh, it's so fucked up. Use it as something to be proactive, because I don't want this channel to be just negative and to guilt trip people and all that stuff and make people feel sad. I want this channel to build people up and help people, more importantly. Just understand that you need to spend more time with people, your friends, your family, all this. And you got time to now. You got time to. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad that it can absolutely waste years and everything off your life. It can waste years for basically pointless reasons. And that's going to be the true message in this video. Hope you don't got a lot of value. Thank you.